Hello students, welcome to your English class. And now, in the last class, we have learned about a family that had taken a diamond stud, and because of fear, they were confined in the bedroom. Yes, we saw the moral that we should never be greedy for what belongs to others. So this is what we have learned. We should never be greedy for what belongs to others. Don't think about others' things. Just think about yourself. Okay, today we are going to see the glossaries. So glossaries, in a sense, it gives the meanings of every words that we studied, especially the new words. Okay, the first word in the glossary is self-centered. We have seen there self-centered. Okay, which means concerned with the self. Okay, Tannalam Sartha. We have seen that in Tamil. Thinking about all about their own self. That's what self-centered. And the next one. Okay, disdain, which means feeling of contempt or scorn. Okay, ஒரு ஒரு வெறுப்பா பண்றது. Okay, so having a feeling of contempt or scorn. Okay, muck heap, which means heap, குவியல், குப்பை குவியல். Okay, just keep that in your mind. And crop is a food. Crop means food, especially the food for the sparrow or other birds like that. Okay, the next one, magistrate. It is a noun. See, the symbols are given at adj, which means adjective. Okay, noun, and then magistrate also noun. Okay, a judicial officer with limited authority to administer and enforce the law. Okay, magistrate is a judicial officer. As I told you, it is like a judge in a court. Okay, it is, but they are not higher officers but lower officers. It's like for one town or for one corporation, they are the judge. Okay, keep that in your mind. Okay, and the next one, that also noun. Okay, magistrate is a noun. And disgrace, apamanam, it is a noun. Okay, disgrace is a noun, which means the state of being dishonored. It is page number 5 of 8th standard English book. So don't search here and there. It is in page number 5 of 8th standard English book. Disgrace, which means the state of being dishonored or covered with shame. Yeah, this also, it has a spelling mistake. Shame, shame. Okay, so the state of being dishonored, which means shame. Yeah, avamana. Honor means perumai. Dishonor means perumai illada, which means avamana. Okay, the next one, ignorant. It is adjective. Ignorance is adjective, which means unaware, ariyamai. Okay, keep that in your mind. Ignorant means adjective. Ignorant is an adjective, which means unaware. Okay, the next one, console. Okay, சாந்தப்படுத்து, அமைதிப்படுத்து, ஆறுதல் படுத்து. You can say any one of this. Consoled, comforted. Comforted. Okay, comforted someone. In the time of grief, grief னா என்னது? ஓகே, வெறும் துயர நேரத்திலே ஒருத்தரை ஆறுதல் படுத்துவது, or disappointment. Okay, the next one, suspected, believed to be a cause or at fault. ஓகே, இது இவங்களாலதான் அது தப்பு நடந்திருக்கும்னு நம்புறது. ஓகே, means in Tamil suspected means சந்தேகப்படுதல், இவன் தான் செஞ்சிருப்பானோ அப்படின்னு சந்தேகப்படுவாங்க, that one. So keep that in your mind. Suspected means சந்தேகப்படுதல், believed to be a cause or at fault. Okay, flutter means flap or wave quickly but irregularly. படபடப்பு, நம்ம சொல்றது தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா என்னது? படபடப்பு, கிடுகிடுன்னு ஆடுறது. ஓகே, that's what flutter. It's a verb, suspected verb, consoled verb. Okay, keep that in your mind. And then confined, restricted, kept in a limited space or area. Okay, ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட இடத்துக்குள்ள சுருங்கி இருக்கிறது, ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட இடத்துல அடங்கி இருக்கிறது. That's what we call, we say confined. It is a verb, second form. Confined. So this is verb, second form. And the next one, panic is an adjective. Panic is an adjective which means frightened, நடுங்குதல், திகைத்தல், பயத்துல உறைஞ்சி போகுது, அதெல்லாம் நம்ம பேனிக் சொல்றோம். சரியா? So just keep that in your mind. Panic is an adjective which means frightened. Okay, you have write that very neatly in your notebook. Okay, now cruel is also an adjective. Which means merciless, இரக்கமே இல்லாத, or heartless, உனக்குலாம் மனசே இல்லையாப்பா அப்படின்னு நம்ம கேட்பாங்க, அது மாதிரி heartless. Cruel means merciless or heartless. Okay, keep that in your mind. It is an adjective. And gravely means adverb. ADV அப்படின்னா adverb. It is an adverb. Adverb qualifies a verb. Verb qualify பண்றதுனா adverb. So gravely is an adverb. Okay, in a grave or serious manner. ரொம்ப சீரியஸா பேசுறது. So we have seen all these things in the book itself, and I have given you Tamil meaning. Here you are given English meaning. So what you are going to do, Tamil meaning you write separately, and then the separate page or the separate line you just write English meaning also, and you should study these all things. Okay, am I making sense? I hope I am making sense here. So you will write everything accordingly. Okay, thank you. And it should be written neatly, because every month twice you will be called to school. You will be called to school twice in every month. ஒரு மாசத்துக்கு 2 நேரம் உங்களை ஸ்கூலுக்கு கூப்பிடுவாங்க கரெக்ஷன் பண்றதுக்கு. So when you come to correction, these all should be there in your notebook. Don't forget, these all things must be there in your notebook. It should be written neatly and cleanly. Okay, so maintain your notebook very neat and clean. Okay, let's move to the next one, page number 6. Read and understand. Page number 6 in your textbook. Read and understand. I will give you some time so that you can tick or write the answers in your book. Write these answers only in your book. A. Choose the correct synonyms of no, for the italicized words. Italicized words na light அப்படி சரிஞ்சிருக்குல அதுதான் italicized words. Okay, choose the correct synonyms for the italicized word. First one, nice fun indeed. The italicized word is indeed. So what is the answer? So there are three answers given. In fact, doubtful, okay, doubtfully, and fine. Doubtedly, sorry, in fact, doubtedly, and fine. Okay, the answer is already I have underlined. In fact, the answer is in fact. Okay, and then the poor, second one, the poor woman is in a panic. The underlined word, no, italicized word is panic. Okay, the meaning of the word is fear. Panic means fear. Don't forget. Okay, just write. Panic means fear. Okay, and the third one, the mother consoled her little girl. Here the italicized word is consoled. Consoled. Consoled means comforted. Consoled means comforted. Just underline the option B. And the next one, you are always self-centered. You are always self-centered. Okay, underline. Okay, the synonyms of self-centered. The meaning of self-centered is egoistic. Egoistic. Okay, egoistic. Underline the word egoistic, or underline tick option A. Egoistic. Okay, and the next one. And the next one that we are going to see is, what is the secret you are whispering? The word whispering. Okay, the meaning of the word whispering is murmur. Just write murmur. Okay, I hope you have written everything. The first one, indeed, answer in fact. Second one, panic, the answer fear. Third one, consoled, the answer is comforted. Fourth one, self-centered, the answer is egoistic. And fifth one, whispering, the answer is murmur. Okay, whispering, the answer is murmur. Okay, now come to the next one. Find the antonym of the following words. Find the antonym of the following words. Delight. Delight. The answer is displease. Write it down. I am giving you some time so that you can write that very correctly. Find the antonym of the following words. Okay, delight means displease. Second one, disgrace. Disgrace, which means glory. Disgrace, which means glory. Disgrace, which means glory. Disgrace na avamanam, glory na perumai alladhu honor. Okay, careless. You know this one very easily. Careless. Careless, opposite careful. Opposite word of careless is careful. The fourth one, secret. Fourth one, secret. Secret means public. Okay, மறைவான, public வெளிப்படையான. Okay, next. Confine. Confine அடைப்பட்டிருக்கு, ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட இடத்துல அடைப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. So the opposite is release. Confine, opposite, release. Have you just noted it? Confine, the antonym of confine is release. And the next one, C. Fill in the blanks. The sparrow, first one, okay, fill in the blanks. The first one, the sparrow built their nest in the dash. Sparrow எங்க கூடு கட்டியிருந்து? Roof. R-O-O-F. R-O-O-F. The diamond jewel was lying in the muck heap. M-U-C-K hyphen heap. H-E-A-P. குப்பை குளத்துக்கு மத்தியில. Okay. The next one. The diamond jewel belonged to, diamond jewel யாரோடது? Meenakshi Ammal's little girl. The diamond jewel belongs to Meenakshi Ammal's little girl. Meenakshi அம்மாவுடைய சின்ன பிள்ளையுடைய diamond jewel தான் அது. Next one. Dash was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Dash was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Kuppai. Kuppai was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. K-U-P-P-A-I. Kuppai. Ramaya and his wife lived with the fear of being caught. Ramaya and his wife lived with the fear of being caught. Write down being caught. B-E-I-N-G-C-O-U-G-H-T. Okay, next. B. Say the following statements are true or false. Say the following statements are true or false. Okay, we are going to find whether the statements are true or false. Okay, the first one. Two sparrows built a nest on a tree top. அந்த ரெண்டு ஸ்பாரோவும் ஒரு மரத்தின் உச்சிலையா கூடு கட்டியிருந்து? No. So we have to write false. Two sparrows built a nest on a tree top. It is false. Okay. Next one. Kuppai swept. Okay, the spelling is wrong here. K-U-P-P-A-Y-I. Okay, K-U-P-P-A-Y-I. Kuppai. Okay, the first one we have seen, two sparrows built a net on a tree top. That's wrong. So we have written false. Kuppai swept out the diamond jewels. Is that right? Yes. It is because of the mistake of Kuppai the diamond jewel came out. So we have to write true. So write true. And then Ramaya gave the diamond jewel to the magistrate. Did Ramaya give the diamond jewel to magistrate? No, it's wrong. So you have to write false. So 6th page we have done, and we have to go on with the 7th page. Yeah, 4th one. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. Is that right? Yes, correct. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. That is true. The police searched Ramaya's home. Did police go to Ramaya's home? No, it's wrong. So we have to write false. So I hope you have understood thus far. Now we are going to see the answer the following questions. Okay. E. Answer the following questions. Okay, now I have taken you to my own page in Microsoft Word that answer the following questions. The first question. Where did the sparrow build the nest? Answer. Okay, where did the sparrow build the nest? The answer is the sparrow built the nest in a nice spot on the roof of Ramia's house. Okay, you just write it down. I am giving you time. You can just write it down. The sparrow built the nest in a nice spot in the roof of Ramia's house. Next one. Why did the bat drop diamond stud? The answer. You can start writing. Always keep your notebook with you so that you can write everything in the notebook. When you come for correction, we will check everything. If you haven't written anything there in your note, you will be punished for that. Okay, you will be given some extra assignment to do. So be wise to write everything in your notebook. Okay. The wife bird shouted at the male bird to go in search of food. So it dropped the diamond stud. Okay, the wife bird shouted at the male bird to go in search of food. So it dropped the diamond stud. Third one. What were the words of Meenakshi Ammal to her daughter? What were the words of Meenakshi Ammal to her daughter? Answer. Meenakshi Ammal told her daughter not to tell her father about the lost diamond. Lost diamond, no stud. Okay. Meenakshi Ammal told her daughter not to tell her father about the lost diamond, no stud. I hope you have written. So write it fast. I am giving you some time so that you can finish it. Who was suspected of stealing the diamond, no stud? Who was suspected of stealing the diamond, no stud? The answer is the maid servant Kupai was suspected of stealing the diamond, no stud. The maid servant Kupai was suspected of stealing the no stud. Fifth question. What did Ramia's wife do with the stud? What did Ramia's wife do with the stud? Answer. Ramia's wife put the stud away in her box. Ramia's wife put the stud away in her box. I hope you have done thus far, and let's see the next one. What happened to Ramia's wife at the end? கடைசில Ramia's wife க்கு என்ன ஆச்சுது? Okay, let's write the answer. Ramia's wife developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. The bedlay முடங்கிட்டா. Okay, I am just telling you again. I am just reading it again. Answer. Ramia's wife developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. That's it. Okay, and then we are going to see the weak answers. Let's wait for a while. So now the big answers. Okay, answer the following in about 100 words. It should be about around 100. Why did the sparrow throw the nose jewel into Ramia's house? Why did the sparrow throw the nose jewel into Ramia's house? Okay, the answer. One day, the male sparrow found a diamond nose jewel in a heap. He picked it up and came to the nest with the shining stud in his beak and informed his wife about it. The female bird shouted at him and told him that the diamond jewel was not of any use to her. She asked the male sparrow to search food for their young ones. So the bird dropped the diamond stud on the floor and went out in search of little worms for the young ones. Okay, you have understood everything, I think so, because I have taught you in the lesson why did the sparrow left the nose dwell in the floor. The first one, by seeing the stud, it was very happy and took that into its own nest. But the female bird shouted at him and sent him back to in search of some food for the younger ones. So it simply left the diamond stud on the floor. Okay, this is what the story that we have seen. Write this without any spelling mistake. I am going to give you time, so just write this without any spelling mistake. Okay, so once the video finishes, you just rewind it and do it. Okay, now the second one, explain how Ramya's wife reacted when she saw the nose jewel. Explain how Ramya's wife reacted when she saw the nose jewel. The answer, when Ramya's wife was sweeping the floor, she found the diamond nose stud. She picked it up with delight and wore it. Her husband told her that it was a mistake to keep the jewel. She did not bother about it. She knew that the jewel belonged to her neighbor's daughter. Yet she did not reveal about it to anyone. The maid servant of the neighbor house was suspected. The police searched her but could not find it. Ramya's wife put the stud away in her box. She soon developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. Okay, so this story also you know very well. The Ramya's wife, while sweeping the house, she found the diamond stud and immediately she took a own and kept safe in her house. Though her husband shouted at her, she did not listen. Knowing that the stud is belonged to her neighbor, she just took and kept that safe. But because she feared that the police might catch them, she developed fever and confined to her bed. This is what the story is all about, and I have given enough time for you to write, and I hope you have written everything. Write everything and keep it safe, because you may have marks for your writings. Okay, so thank you so much. Today's class ends here. We will meet in the next class. Bye bye.